You're listening to the Puffcast live with the Nightly Toker. Hey guys, I cut it short this time. Why? Because I was impatient. Because you know what? My intro is pretty long. It's 1:08. I just feel maybe that's too long. And of course, I haven't gotten around to just throwing it back in the editor and just cutting down that track a bit just to make it a little easier. But anyways, this is the Puffcast. This is, it's Puff time. Because you know what? It's been Puff time for the last 45 minutes. It's currently 10:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you know what? I started puffing early. Normally I don't on a work night. But I just felt like it. So yeah, and of course I'm super tired, so you know how it is. Figured, fuck it. Let's start taking some little mini dabs off the Atmos Bullet Plus Pro 2 with the concentrates chamber. So yeah, getting pretty low, but I am actually going to be putting an order in tonight. Probably as soon as I'm done this podcast. Put an order in tonight with our friends over at budzone.ca. If you haven't put in an order yet, well, you should, especially if you're Canadian, because if you use coupon code PUFFCAST, you get a free eighth of Pink Kush on orders of $150, plus you get free shipping. Check them out. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put in an order tonight and top up, because it's been a while. I've actually been making this, what I've had lately, last a good while. I'm actually impressed with myself. I've been smoking a little bit less, maybe because I've got the shatter. I had, I think, 3 grams of it. So you know what? I'm curious when I put in that order, actually, because I think it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I want to say 3 weeks, honestly. Maybe it's less. But I feel like 3 weeks is an appropriate number. So you know, I think I did pretty good in making that last. I clearly don't smoke that much, I guess, of the shatter. Considering some people take, 0.2s 2 or 3 times a day, you could kill a gram pretty quick. Yeah, okay. But hey, you know what? If you can spend it, you have it available, why not? I'm not bitching and moaning. I'm not judging. But yeah, so you know what? I felt like podcasting. Did I skip a step? I think I did. Did I say my name? I know I said it's the Puffcast, but did I say anything else? I don't know. I don't remember, honestly, because I'm a little high. I don't think I did, but I am the Nightly Toker. My name is kind of making sense now, because, it's nighttime, and I've been toking, Okay, anyways, moving on. Back to the track. Alright. I'm pretty high, not gonna lie. Alright, anyways, so yeah, you know what? If you read the description, it's basically I've been thinking a lot about the podcast, because when I say we, it's me, Shmi. There's the Puffcast, which is what you're listening to right now, which is just basically my sesh. I invite you guys in, I broadcast, and I have my sesh. It gets random, whatever. It's what it is. And then of course I got Because I Puff on basically that one is whenever I want to do it, at least an episode a week, and I typically review cannabis related website and just get a little lifted. I don't smoke anywhere near what I do on the Puffcast episodes, but whatever. But yeah, so I've been thinking a lot about the Puffcast and its future, and for a while there, I was really debating about trying to tailor what I do on the Puffcast to you guys and what you want to hear. But then I was watching some videos of a good buddy there, the CBD channel on YouTube. And I think he's concerned about what content he's putting out because he was losing some subscribers. I know what that's like. I don't really have a lot of subscribers, honestly, on Spreaker. Very few. very, very few. I think I've got like 6 or 4. I don't know. Maybe less. I don't know. Nobody subscribes over there. On Google Play, if you can find us, I'm not sure how many. I don't know how to track it over on there. It doesn't really give me updates. Maybe there's more. I have no idea. Twitter is what it is. You sub me, I sub you. Some people follow me because they like the content I put out. Hopefully. But yeah, so I was kind of, just like the CBD channel, I was kind of worried about the content I'm putting out. Maybe it's offending people. Maybe you guys don't really like it. And you know what? I think a lot of people don't. And that's okay. Because when I started this was basically, I started this for me, not for you. Right? If you like it, then that's awesome. I appreciate you coming back and listening to more and, sharing it with other people if you think they would enjoy it. But I started this podcast for me, and it's my sesh that I invite you in on. And I know I've said this a few times, or multiple times, but probably not for a while. But it's my personal sesh. And I bring you in, basically, whether you engage or not. It's if while you're listening, hopefully you're puffing along with me in your sesh, right? Just mellowing out. Because let's face it, most of us get a little weird when we get high. Not as, like, I got ADHD, I got a lot of shit. But ADHD's top rung on there. So I get weird. So I hope you guys do. You can relate to it or not. Or maybe you just find it entertaining. Or you just turn off the podcast after 5 minutes. Whatever. But I am going to keep doing the Puffcast this way. Because like I said, why... I shouldn't tailor it to specific interests or needs. Because then it wouldn't be my sesh, would it? My sesh is random. It's whatever I want to talk about. I would like, though, to try to get more people on in a sesh with me. And I think that would be cool. Definitely cool. Besides just the Bean. But even then, I don't see the Bean that often anymore either. He's pretty busy with his girlfriend and his life. I don't have a whole lot of time during the week myself. We typically try to connect on Thursday because, well, Thursday's my Friday. So I do believe we still have basically an appointment. We set appointments, basically. It's crazy. We have an appointment for tomorrow night. So I will most likely be putting out a shorter episode tomorrow. I'll broadcast from the Beans location, and we'll probably put out just a half-hour episode of our sesh, and then we'll get into it afterwards for our own thing. But you know what? Tomorrow, actually, after the Puffcast, tune in, because I'll be rebroadcasting. Well, the Bean will be, because he hasn't done a second episode, right? He did a first and a second-ish on the same night, right? Which is because his internet kind of cut out. And it's been about a month, 3 weeks, month, I don't know. It's been a while. So it's due. It is definitely due. So tomorrow night, probably about 8:30. I want to say 8:30. You know what? Let's go for 9. We'll go for 9 p.m. tomorrow night. That's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow night. Tune in live. And the Puffcast. We'll have a half-hour episode. And then probably within a couple minutes afterwards, the Bean is going to put on his episode. And we'll go from there. But I'm hoping that I can track down a mic tomorrow. I'm going to try to duck out of work a little early and track down a place in town for just a decent mic, but not a headset mic. An actual just little mic that can run into the laptop, which would be ideal, because that way it'll work better. But yeah, so check that out. So probably about 9:30-ish, 9:35 tomorrow night, we'll do the Bean Dip Show. And we'll see what the Bean's got in store for us. I'm going to message him actually in about 5-10 minutes here and let him know that he's broadcasting tomorrow night, hosting his show. So he's better come up, he has to come up with something of what he wants to do, because I think his show isn't necessarily just random, it's just topics he wants to talk about, which is totally cool. But he does need to, if that's kind of where he wants to go with it, I'm going to help him along and kind of come up with some topics that are of interest. But we do have to keep being. I mean, I don't know. He does like to always go back to Trump, which is cool. It's cool, but gotta try something else. But yeah, so we'll have a new episode of Puffcast tomorrow night, and then there'll be a Nib show right afterwards, which will be awesome, pretty awesome. You know what? I haven't even taken a puff yet, and it's been 10 minutes. That's pretty bad. Maybe not, because I did take like 8, maybe 9 rips. Pretty decent ones off the Atmos. 45 minutes, the last 45 minutes prior to this, right? So yeah, you know, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm going through so many of these things. Oh, excuse me. And the more I talk, of course, the more dried out my throat gets. Plus, you know, when you get dry mouth because you're smoking, it just goes hand in hand. So, what is that thing over here? Oh, there we go. It's right time. Alright, let's do it. I find if I do a very low and slow heat burn on this, it vaporizes in such a nice way because the heat doesn't get too crazy and the flavor really comes out. Yeah, it's nice. Whereas obviously I think in this Atmos Bullet Plus Pro 2, especially with the concentrates chamber on here, if I hold it too long, then it's almost like doing it, well, not probably the exact same, but it's equivalent in a way, if you think about it, of doing a hot dab, right? You're heating it up super hot and then just hitting it. Where, you know, you do slightly more of a low and slow, I guess, and don't hold as long. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know really shit all about how this works that well. I should know. I smoke out of it. I should know. You should know what the things do that you use, right? I just know it works, and I haven't killed this fucking chamber because I don't fuck with the inside too much unless I'm specifically just putting in dabs, or I'll get it nice and hot so everything kind of gets ooey gooey, and then I can move stuff around a bit, right? And then when it's done, do a scrape out and get some reclaim. So I hear my dog 2 floors up spazzing out, which I'm sure is awesome to my wife, who's probably asleep right now, and the kids who were probably sleeping. Hopefully they're all just like, oh my god, shut up. But if I can hear her down here, it's got to be super loud up there. Fortunately, my dog's not down here, which would be awesome, because she hasn't had a puff in a while. I know she had 2, I think last Thursday, or Friday, maybe Friday, 2 very small puffs off the pen here with me. And she didn't seem that interested, so I didn't want to give her more. The first time she turned her head, then turned it right back, which she doesn't usually typically do. She'll like put her head right in and sniff it out, right? Second time, I did give her an even smaller puff because she got closer to me. It's like she wanted something. I didn't have food. So, but I think she's definitely due. She's been pretty bound up lately. I think because she knows the wife and I are kind of stressed over some things, and the kids are stressed over some things. So I think she's feeling it. I think she's feeling it. Plus, unfortunately, my wife or my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they had to put down their dog today because he was not in a good place, and it was time. It was probably time a little while ago, but I think he held on for them, honestly. But they had to put him down, and it was pretty sad. You know, my wife, of course, went up there to be with them and help support them, because it was a dog that they've had for a long time. And just like my dog's a member of the family, right? They love that dog. Love him. And of course, I love that dog. I've come to know him for the last, obviously, long while, right? And so it's going to be different without him around. So, you know what? Just because now I'm getting a little sad, this puff is for him. Hopefully you're chasing that ball up there in Wonderland. Oh, there's a bit of a cough. There's a little bit of a cough. That's cool. Alright, you know what, guys? I think... Is that going to be it? No. It's kind of weird, though, how my monitor turned on, but then the computer turned off. Ooh, creepy. Just saying. It's a little creepy. It's weird, I don't know. But whatever. Alright. Click on this button, turn it over. And we're gonna go over here. So, yeah. I do think that I am gonna call it for now. Just want to get a little something out to you guys, have a little sesh with you. And, yeah, say, what's up? But I'm joking for the last part. I don't think we can see that. But, stay lifted and keep smiling, guys. Let's do one final puff. And, call it. Alright? Peace. It's puff time. Play us out, Lola.
Be sure to follow the Puffcast on Twitter, Messroots, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and Spreaker.com.